Got it. Guys, what's up, guys? We're gonna do a training. This is gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Cool. Good to see everyone. Thanks for being here. If we can have our cameras on when able, that would be awesome. That's how we make Zoom meetings not suck. Am I right, you guys? Let's have some participation. So, guys, what we're gonna talk about today is you guys are doing awesome. You're doing awesome at answering the phone or trying to answer. Everyone's like hungry hippoing to connection calls, right? Like everyone's going after the calls. Everyone's scripts sound good. Yeah, you guys are setting appointments and you're going to meet people. What we're really good at is we're really good at taking calls. We're really good at setting appointments. We're really good at meeting people. We're really good at helping the now people, right? In real estate and sales, there's now people, there's sometimes people, and there's like never people, right? Can anybody relate to this, right? The now people, we are like nailing. Like the people that want to buy a house between now and like 60 days, we're like nailing. But there's people that are you're going to go and meet. A life event's going to happen. They're going to want to buy. Who here has had the situation where they wanted to like buy the first house they saw, it didn't work out, and then we wound up like not working with them? They might have that situation yet, right? And we want to stay in front of those people because those people are they're going to transact, right? They're going to buy a house. I'm here to tell you guys, everyone's going to buy a house. So if we think about the peaks and the valleys of motivation, right? When they call on Zillow, where are they at? Like right here. They just saw something they want to go look at. And then for whatever reason, it doesn't work out or they don't really want to do it. Okay, well, as they go on with their life, they hang out down here, right? They're not that motivated. But do we believe that they're going to come back here one day? Yes, we do. So we just got to be able to stay in front of them. So what we're going to go is we're going to go over. So I say it all the time. I'm not worried about. What am I worried about? Does anybody know? I'm not worried about you guys answering the phone. I'm not worried about you guys saying the script. I'm not worried about you guys writing offers. I'm not worried about you guys getting offers accepted. Does anybody know what I am worried about?
Following up.
Following up is a correct answer. What else?
Staying organized.
Organized, yeah. Staying organized. Dude, so if I was to tell you that you would join the Joe Oz Real Estate Group and in 90 days, you'll have 90 connections, right? That's true. But what are you going to do with those 9? Like that's the potential. Like we have Jason Gabriel, who told me he would be here today. We're only 4 minutes in. Jason has taken like 90 connections in 90 days or whatever that looks like, right? So like we got to get organized. So out of that 90, if we're going on the nationwide average, if he takes 90 connections, he's got 9 deals in there, right? That's on the average, right? If you're good and you know your follow-up and you're organized, it could be, I don't know, it could be twice that, right? It could be 18 deals. So today I'm going to go over a quick recap of our CRM and what's really important in using it. And then I'm going to ask for a volunteer or 2 or 3, or I'm going to sometimes I like to voluntold, like I will voluntold someone, and we're going to go through some of your people. Now, this is not to like, by the way, guys, none of this is ever, I hear people like get like this, none of this is ever to catch you or like discipline you or anything like that. This is to help you, right? And everyone, and the things I'm about to show you guys is stuff that like, I have the biggest problem with staying organized. Like I have it, right? And I'll just go back. I'll never forget, man. Like this is, if you guys want to succeed at a really high level to scale, right? Who wants to do that? Who wants to succeed at a really high level to scale? Right? And when that happens, do you want to like go on date nights with like your significant other? Do you want to like take a Saturday off or a Sunday off to go to the beach? Do you want to take a vacation? Yeah. No, you can do that. I could teach you, right? So this is leverage. When you guys, like I said, I'm super proud of you guys. Everybody's doing awesome. The fact that we're having this conversation now is really good. That means that I think all of you guys are going to succeed at a super high level. I just want you guys to succeed at a high level, and I want it to be easy for you. I want you to have leverage, and I want you to have like work-life balance. Is that fair, you guys?
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Sorry, I like to make notes when we're going over this stuff. So cool. I'm going to share my screen. Share screen. You guys see my screen where it says Sierra?
Yes.
See? Cool. Awesome. Again, you guys will hear me say this, right? I don't think that people need to be taught more than they need to be reminded. And these are just systems. So what we're doing when we're meeting up and going over these things, this is like the basketball team. This is like Kobe Bryant doing free throws. That's all this is. And that's what's going to, the fundamentals are what is going to win the game. Right here, we have 4 statuses that we work with in this organization. Cassandra, will you read them for me?
New, qualify, active, and archived.
Cool. Is that news to you or is that something that you knew?
That's something I knew.
Cool. Do you ever use like junk?
No.
No. Cool. Easy. Awesome. Again, this is going to be a quick refresher. Okay, tags. Can someone tell me why a tag is important?
For organization.
I pronounce important, and I don't like that about myself. I'm going to work on that. But someone did answer that. I apologize. Tags, why are they important? Important.
It keeps you organized and easy to find your people that you
Hell
need.
Perfect. Lori, can you read the 5 tags that we're actually going to use?
1, active text follow-up, 2, follow-up A, 3, follow-up B, 4, follow-up C, and 5, follow-up D.
Perfect. Cool. Action plans. Pop quiz. Anyone can answer. Do we put everyone on a plan no matter what, all the time, 24/7, forever and ever and ever?
Yes.
See or no? Yes. Who said that?
Danielle?
Me?
Someone said me. I can't see who said that.
I did.
Okay.
It was Marla.
Yeah,
Marla.
sorry.
Awesome, Marla, cool, awesome. I have a couple screens. Marla, awesome, cool. So Marla, thank you. Congratulations on getting your first Zillow Flex offer accepted. That was some bomb shit. I love it. Guys, just so you know, Zillow is expanding us into different parts of New Jersey. You may get an overflow connection, right? So like Marla, so this happened to Joe Giamenco 2 weeks ago or whatever. Joe Giamenco got an overflow connection to Browns Mills, or a town I couldn't show you where it is on a map, but he got it. He set the appointment, pinged me immediately, and then we went into Slack. We said, who handles this area? Dominic raised his hand. Now Dominic has that person under contract, right? Same thing happened to Marla last night. She got a connection for Middlesex Borough, and Marla, thank you, by the way. Marla set the appointment, pinged me and said, hey, this is out of my area. Can you please reassign it? And that's going to be, and that's what happened. So Marla, good job. So, and Marla, we also went back in and looked at your areas, but what's happening now as we expand, you might just get something from out of your area. Set the appointment and ping me, just like Joe did, just like Marla did. That was awesome. So, if we have, Marla, when do we put someone on a traditional plan?
Right away.
Okay. I'll accept that answer. What's the difference between a traditional plan and an automated plan?
Traditional is like if you're working with them or if they're responsive to you. Automated is if they like go unresponsive.
True. Marla, answer this one. Marla, if you're in relationship with someone, do you put them on a traditional plan or an automated plan?
Traditional.
Cool. If someone tells you that they're not interested, what plan do you put them in?
Automated.
Cool. If someone goes to you, what plan do you put them on?
Automated.
Cool. Do not, and guys, if you're going to work with someone, all right, one more pop quiz. Someone says, hey, Marla, I think you're awesome, but we're not going to buy that house in Manasquan until January. But we definitely want to, we're going to move forward. We're going to look at stuff here and there, but we're going to not get serious again until January. Are they on a traditional plan or an automated plan?
Traditional.
Perfect. Why?
Because they still are interested in talking. They're not unresponsive. They're just not ready now. Their motivation's low, but they're still going to buy.
Perfect. Awesome. And you should probably do what? Call them once a month until January. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Guys, please write this down. Mara, you are killing it. Thank you so much. Guys, write this down. The time of year that we're in, there's a really great question you can ask people when you're following up. Hey, I'm just checking in. Wanted to see what your real. You throw a hook, right? You guys hear me talking about a hook? Does anybody know what a hook is? Lori does, because Lori does a lot of social media. Yes, Lori, what is a hook?
Catches their attention to like keep on reading.
Guys, whenever you are communicating, you know the crazy magazine, when you check out the grocery store, woman gives birth to alien baby with 15 heads, the National Enquirer. Can anyone guess what the #1 selling publication is? It's the National Enquirer, because it's stupid. You're like, oh my God, this is insane. Like Wolf Boy, all this stuff, right? That's the hook. So if you watch social media, right? If you watch Gary Vee, if you watch Joe Oz, whatever, like there's always a hook. It's like, these 5 things will make you $1 million. You know, this is where I made a mistake. Don't do this. You know, you guys, these are all the hook, right? This is what my coach does. He goes, the hook, Joe Oz, right? So these are all the hook. When you're communicating, there should be a hook, right? Something to grab their attention. This is where the sexy text messages come in when we're going back and forth. So, is Ethan on this call? Ethan's not on this call probably. So
Yeah,
Ethan,
man.
so can you share with everyone, we sent a hook to your guy yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Cool. Can you take me through that?
yeah, pretty much. So the mistake I made was I pretty much just texted him saying that prices are stabilizing, and I just told him a statement, which doesn't, I'm not selling him anything. And then we followed up by saying, there'll definitely be some deals in the off season. May I ask what your real estate plans for the rest of 2022 going into 2023 are? And from that, we pretty much got a detailed explanation of what's running through his head. And he responded by saying he's avoiding real estate for now, with the chances of prices might falling, but that's where he's at. He's just waiting. And the hook was, there will definitely be some deals in the off season, which is how we got the response.
Dude, I love that. So I'm going to share this. Ethan. So Ethan sent this, right? Wanted to keep you in the loop. Prices. And so this is a guy that called in. Look at all this, dude. Ethan, shout out to Ethan Hines. Look at all this goddamn correspondence between Ethan and this dude. I love Ethan. This is like your first Zillow lead, right? Or like second.
This
or
was
third.
like my second or third. Yeah.
But this guy called in on like a $1 million, $2 million house, right? And like Ethan's like working it. By the way, this is why Ethan has 4 closings in 1 week, because he's like working. He's just working it, man. So anyway, but this is like a trophy. Like I would put this on my like mantle, right? Like this. This is Ethan following up, you guys. This is what it takes. This is what it takes. Look at this 2-way communication. I think I will pass. Awesome, thanks. This is 2-way communication, you guys. If anybody wants to be a winner, go hang out with Ethan. But anyway, Ethan, he wanted to follow up with this dude, right? He wrote this: wanted to keep you in the loop. Prices in Seeger and Avalon are stabilizing, and we are beginning to see fewer offers on properties. Much better buying opportunity than before. Is that telling or is that selling? Ethan cannot answer.
Telling.
It's telling, correct. Who said that?
Maria.
Maria, awesome. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, that's telling, right? If you ever watched Good Old Boiler Room, which is on Amazon Prime, he says telling is not selling, right? Look what he wrote back. Thanks. Thanks, kid. Thanks for nothing, right? Like it's pretty much useless information, right? Like thanks for nothing, right? So then Ethan has this is so beautiful. Ethan has 2-way communication here, right? Yo, by the way, this guy's going to buy a house, dude. He's going to buy a house. It might be 2 years from now, but this is going to be the story that Ethan and Joe talk about for the rest of their lives, just like I always talk about these stories, right? But what Ethan did, you guys, is he didn't know what to write back, and he screenshot it and texted me, and we talked about it, right? So that's what I'm here for as the production manager. So we came back, and him and I did it like during the group coaching call. We did a group coaching call. Ethan brought this to the group coaching call. And this is what I came up with. The summer is winding down, and I'm reaching out to all my clients I met over the summer. there will definitely be some deals in the off season. May I ask what your real estate plans are for the rest of 2022 to 2023? Is that telling or is that selling?
Selling.
Selling, hell yeah. Do you guys think it worked? Should we scroll down? So look, Ethan just copied and pasted it, right? I wrote it as a note. Ethan sent it to his guy. My plans are to avoid real estate for now on the chance prices significantly fall. Why is that response so valuable to us?
It knows that, you know, that they're interested in to keep following up with them and building a relationship.
Correct. Why else is it important? Do I have to call him next week?
No,
Do I have to call him next month?
yeah,
Yeah, sure. But now do we know his motivation? Totally. So what I would do, as a matter of fact, Ethan, on this guy, okay, so now this is perfect. This is exactly what this guy, Ethan, looked this dude up. He owns a condo in Avon and he's been looking at like $1 million. He wants to buy a home in Seagirt, whatever, Avon. This guy's gonna make a move, right? And this is what I'm talking about, building a pipeline. If you don't stay in front of your people, again, look, this is what Ethan's doing. Ethan's like sending articles. Hey, I hope all's well with you. I wanted to send over this article. It explains how the New Jersey housing market is softening. Like, this is why Ethan's going to win, you guys. Like, this is why Ethan is, I always said, like, Ethan Hines doesn't even know he's Ethan Hines, right? Like, this is why, you know, whatever. This is why we're hot, right? This is the shit that he's doing. This is from the Pokeballs training. So now, Ethan, what do we do now? How do we follow up with this guy? Like, so now we know that his plans are to avoid real estate for now, right? So what do we do now with this guy, man? What do we tag him? What plan do we put him on? Like, what do we do with this guy?
I'd put him as a follow-up C
Okay.
and formulate some kind of response. I didn't listen to the audio message you sent yet.
No, that's fine.
Um,
So
but I know you mentioned the condo, so if he's expecting prices to fall, I don't expect Wyatt to bring that up potentially.
no, I
So,
wouldn't. So what my
No.
voice message said was, I would just shoot this guy a text back. Just, it really doesn't matter what you say back to him.
Yeah, just like
You
awesome.
got what you want, right? So I probably would say something like, don't listen to my voice message now because I'm actually changing my mind on what I said. But what I would do with this guy is I would be like, I would just say something like, cool. Well, I'm hearing a lot of that.
That is true. I've had that response 3 times in the last 2 days.
I would like hit an emoji in here of something. So we already got the motivation. I feel like he already knows who we are, right? So I'm hearing that a lot makes sense. I'll be here if you need me, something like that. Right? Something like that. I'll reach out in the new year to check in, right? And then what I would do is I probably would just go over here and I would stop this buyer D plan. And I would probably go to plans, manage action plans. I would do a traditional, right? Because we're in relationship with this guy, right? I would do a follow-up. C is once a month, right? This one's like
Yeah.
follow-up C plan. I would hit apply. And I would
Okay.
start this thing. I would hit him up the first week of December with a happy holidays, just checking out to see what your real estate plans are for
2023.
2023, guys. So where I was going with that was, excuse me 1 second, stop sharing here. This is the part. There we go. Yeah, so what I was getting into here was, you guys can see the slideshow? Yeah. So basically what I was saying is right now is a good time to say, hey, what are your real estate plans for the rest of the year? And what are your, and then as we get closer to the new year, hey, what are your real estate plans for 2023, right? So what we were talking about was if you're in a relationship with someone, if you've shown them houses, if you've seen their face, if you know who they are, probably a good idea to put them on a traditional, right? Just keep talking to them. As long as you have two-way communication and you've established it, just keep going, right? Like just talk. If it takes a message, like we're not going to talk to this guy until December, right? And so what Ethan and all that follow-up that Ethan has, he's just building that relationship, right? Like, what's going to happen is he's going to see his motivation is going to go to a peak, and he's going to look at his phone, and whose phone number is going to be in his phone? Ethan's. Holy shit, 123 16th Street in Belmar just came on. I'm in the area. Can you show it to me? The person that's going to be top of mind is Ethan. Also, when you guys, there's another hint, when you guys are like meeting people and they have your Sierra number, tell people, be like, hey, if you see anything, this is a really great script, right? Like if you see anything at all that you want to check out, save me in your phone as Joe Realtor. Save me in your phone as Marla Realtor. That way, whenever you see a house in Monmouth and Ocean County, just if you type, you guys ever do that? Like I do it, like window guy, plumber, like Mike Plumber. So I just put, I don't remember Mike's name, but I remember Plumber in my phone, right? Like, and so that way those people will pull you up, right? They'll pull you up when they need Realtor, because we want to get them. All these connections is an opportunity to get into a relationship with someone. We need to stay in front of them when they get back here. And if we lose them, it's on us, right? Cool. Any questions about anything we've covered so far? No. Ethan, thank you for that. Cool. Does anybody have any questions on how to find the plans or how to set one up or anything like that? No? Cool. We talked about two-way communication through the CRM. Does anybody have any questions about two-way communication? Is it confusing to anyone? Is there any reason why we can't? That first, once you take that call and set that appointment on Zillow, you should just go right to Sierra and text them from Sierra. Just start right there. That's the easiest way to do it. Cool. Everyone understands you can add listings when you send text messages through Sierra? Yes? If not, this is what we're here for. Like, hey, Joe, I don't know how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. Let us know now. I can show you. Lauren, will you make sure that this slide is in the university as well, or this slideshow?
Yep.
Understand if it isn't already. Cool. Guys, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that's required to win at scale, right? Sooner than later, it's gonna be someone's role in our organization to go into the leads that you've been given and make sure that these things are happening. If these things aren't happening, then that means that you can't handle lead flow. That makes sense? Very, very simple shit, right? So like, if you guys can't make notes, if you can't tag, if you can't set them up on a plan, you can't follow up, that means that you have too many leads and you cannot handle lead flow, right? If anyone has any questions about that, please let me know, but it's simple stuff, right? It's just like books. Like I read books. Sometimes I go on a book buying insanity, and right now there's a stack of books behind me. I don't know when on earth I'm going to read them. I should probably relax on the book buying now and read the books that I have, right? I think that's a pretty easy analogy. We're going to leave detailed notes. Can someone read this detailed note for everyone? Someone that's learning based and comes from contribution.
I'll read it.
Cool.
We met at 490 Sayers Ave, Long Branch. She was kind of into it, but it needed a ton of work, too much for her, so she's not ready to make an offer, but it was a great start. Good buyer's consult. I have her search criteria and we'll be setting up a search. She's not working with the lender yet, so I'll be connecting her with Evan Beach. She just got married in June and they are leasing but want to buy a house now. A yard is very important because she likes to garden. She is a yoga instructor and teaches in various places, so she needs to be able to get to those easily. Husband Adam did not work in the city, but now works from home. Did work in the city, but now works from home. Should that change, she doesn't want the commute to be too bad. And then criteria: Long Branch, West Long Branch, Oceanport, Little Silver, Shrewsbury, Red Bank, Atlantic Highlands, 2+ bedrooms, 1.5+ baths.
Thanks, Lori.
Yeah.
Come on. And everyone understands how to build a bulk search or a market update into our CRM. Yeah, cool. All right, awesome. And tasks. So in your inbox, your tasks should be at 0 every day. Your inbox, your text inbox should be at 0 at the end of every day. Right? And if you do all of these things, you should be able to follow up with your people. Would anyone like to go through their Zillow people? Or does anyone have anyone they don't know how to follow up with, or don't know what plan to put them on? Or does anyone have any questions? Or does everyone on this call just feel like they have a really good understanding of what they need to do with their leads once they don't buy a house in the first 30, 60 days? What I want everyone to see here is here in Sierra, the person that says they're not, so everyone, the person that says they're not interested, hey, I'm not interested. Can someone tell me what plan they go on? Is it an automated or traditional?
Automated.
Perfect.
Automated.
Does anyone know, besides Sam Marks, does anyone know what automated plan they would go on?
Not interested.
Oh my God, you got, Lori, how did you figure that out? Holy shit. How did you figure it out?
I read the words.
Totally, right? So pretty easy, right? If you guys, there's a lot of cool shit in here, right? All you got to worry about is not interested, just bought, not interested renter, not interested leads. Lori, if I put Daniel Pitchnick on not interested, when does that plan start?
Whenever you want it to.
False.
Oh,
The not interested plans start 6 months from now.
gotcha.
So I'm going to apply this right now. Thank you for answering. So I'm going to apply it right now. Don't worry, Ethan, I'll take it off. But is that right? August, September, October, November, December, 4 months. It starts in 4 months, right? So look, it starts on December 6th, and then it just keeps going for like 3,000 days or something insanity. He keeps going to 2032. This guy, do you guys think that this client will respond before 2032?
Hopefully.
There's 100% chance he will respond. He might say stop or I hate you, right? But this thing will go until he gets a response, right? Jason.
Is there a way to have those start as of today versus 6 months from now? If you have leads from 6 months ago?
Dude, awesome question. Hell yeah. I love that. The answer is yes. Let me show you how to do that. So what I want you guys to do is this, Jason, I love that you especially asked that question. So when we go to our plans, manage action plans, we go to automated. There's only 2 automated plans that we're going to use. Does anybody know what they are? They're right next to each other. Not interested. Old agent leads. I would write this down. It's written in a lot of places. It's in the university, but like tattoo it onto your face, write it on your whiteboard, whatever. These are the only 2 you're going to use for unresponsive, old, slip through the cracks. I don't know what the fuck happened with that person. These are the 2 you're going to use. Now, if someone says they're not interested, it's very easy. I'm not interested. Like this is someone that you have not met. You are not in relationship with. They probably, if you walked past them on the street and said what's up to them, they would just keep walking. They don't know who you are. These ones will start 4 months out. Okay, now, Jason, if you wanted like not interested leads, if you wanted to go ahead and change the date, you can make it organic. Does that make sense? Oh wait, actually, no, that's not true. I would use this one, old agent leads, right? You can start this one whenever. This one is like my favorite one. Okay, old agent. Are you there, Jason? You still here? He disappeared.
Yeah, my Zoom cut out. So
Cool. All right. Can you see my screen? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. So old agent leads, I'm going to apply old agent leads. Now, it starts immediately. So I'm going to start this on Monday so it doesn't go out on Ethan's person, right? So I'm going to hit start. Now it's done. Now, Jason, you with me? Jason,
yeah, somewhat. The internet's cutting in and out for some reason.
can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Did you pay your Verizon bill? You have to pay that, dude. So see how I did fully automated? He's gone. He's gone.
yeah, I'm here.
He's gone.
Is he at Luke's house?
All right. I'm gonna go quick. So hopefully you can see it. So fully automated, right? Manage action plans, fully automated. We're gonna go to, this is the one I want you to use, old agent leads. I already applied it. Basically what happens is when you click old agent leads, well, let me do it because I already have one here. Basically, you can set it for any day that you want, and then it just gets started. So, Jason, you with me? I take this off. Did you see it, Jason? I'm gonna give up. All right, I'm over it. All right, guys. So on automated plans, old agent leads. I'm gonna go ahead and show this to you guys. Actually, leads, action plans, fully automated. I want everyone to see this. This is really important stuff because these have, so look, not interested. What's the response rate? 100%. Not interested leads, just bought, 86 response rate. Not interested renter, 100 response rate, right? Old agent leads. I want everyone to see this. Can we click this? It's going to show me what it does, right? Day one. This is old agent leads. So this is especially for Jason. So whatever. This is, if you guys have people you haven't contacted in a while, you hit them up with old agent leads. They get a text message on day one. Hey, Mike, you had connected with one of our agents a little while back and expressed some interest in making a move. I want to reach back out and see if that's still on your radar. Lori with EXP. 6 minutes later, either way, just let me know. This text makes them know you're not a robot, right? Even though it is a robot. Day two, text message. Hey, Mike, I forgot to ask you yesterday, if the ideal home were listed tomorrow, is that something you would consider viewing? Or would you miss out on that opportunity? Day four, day seven. This is the one like, have you been abducted by aliens? And you get the Toy Story emoji tapping on the glass, right? Then day 14, right? So that one, you can set that to start at whatever day you want, okay? What questions do you guys have?
So which is the one that sets for 4 months, or you have to manually put it for 4 months out?
No, it's called not interested.
Okay.
So not interested, automated. That person's just going to be like, that's the person who ghosted you. That's the person who you set an appointment for and you went to the house and they didn't show up. That's the person that you went and showed them a house and they just like, literally, they ghosted you, right? Like they're just like, you called them. And by the way, guys, we don't like show them a house and they don't show up and we put them on an automated plan. We like call them for 10 days after that. Does that make sense? Like we try to get a hold of them. 10 days of pain, we call it. And then what happens, you guys, if you have everybody on automated plans and you keep taking connections, can someone tell me what happens 6 months from now in your life?
Life-changing events.
I think so. These people start responding to you and they start buying houses and you have a pipeline. And it happens for you, right? It's a value add from being on this team. Like you guys don't pay, like we pay, I say this, like, it's not about the money, but like that, those text message programs that cost us $400 a month, just the text message programs, not the CRM, not the platform it works on. That's there for you guys. So you guys can take connections and then close them out, right? If you guys want, if we close a deal this month, do we care if they initially called us a year ago or no, we don't care. We just want to close the deal. So pop quiz. If I've got 5 people in my CRM that are not on a plan and I haven't talked to them in over a month, what should I do?
Maybe reach out, and if they don't respond, put them on an automated plan.
Yes, perfect. I love that. Yeah, thanks, Maria. I 100% would. Almost all of you have people in your database that are not on a plan. Who here has someone in their database that's not on a plan? Am I the only one? Right? So do you guys think that if you go and put everybody on plans, you might get some Easter eggs in 3 months or 2 months or 6 months? So what I'm here to tell you guys is, let me ask you this by show of hands, please, and then I'll get you guys out of here early. I swear to God, I'll get you out of here early. If we tag our people, put them on a plan, and put notes in there and set them up on a drip, do we think that we will close more deals? Show of hands, just thumbs up. Yeah, no, it's cool. Awesome, cool. So this is, guys, when you're doing training, this is called buy-in. I'm trying to get buy-in from you guys right now when you're doing trainings, right? So I think I have everyone's buy-in, right? So now, who can I count on to go into all their Zillow people and add them to plans, make sure they're tagged and put notes in there? Who on this call can commit to doing that in the next 7 days? Cool, awesome. Jason's on outer space. Y'all think this is for me? This is for you. This is for y'all, right? So anyway, I'll tell you what. The first person to tag all their people and put them on automated plans gets a $25 Starbucks gift card. You just got to ping Lauren, and we're gonna go in and check, and that's it. If someone comes in a close second or close third, we'll send you guys a gift card as well. Who's gonna go and tag all their people and put them on plans and make sure they have notes and make sure they're, oh my God, that's amazing. Cool. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do it too. And if you're new, which most of you are, this is not a daunting task. If you're a Sam Marks or a Luke Nehemiah or whatever, this is even Ethan's got a lot of people, right? This is a daunting task. So I would recommend doing it from day one, learning it, and moving forward. Zillow is going to come in and they are going to spot check, right? And if your people aren't sorted and on plans and being followed up with, they believe that's just showing our Lord and Savior, Zillow.com, that we cannot handle any more leads. Does that make sense, you guys? Can someone give me a thumbs up if you understand how that might make sense, right? Like, hey, Joe, you know what, dude? We see that you can't keep up with this. It'd be like Amazon being like, dude, you have 20 books on your shelf. Why don't you start reading The Great Gatsby and then we'll send you another one, right? Like, that's what this looks like. Cool. I want to kind of get you guys out of here a little early today. What questions do you guys have? I hope this was helpful.
Joe, I just want to fire in. So I spoke with Jackie at Hatch Coaching with Sierra a couple of times this week. She's been really helpful. She reminded me that in case anybody doesn't know, on Sierra, we have access. There's like it looks like 3 little, at the top tab by your tasks, there's 3 little like people in bubbles. There's a button that you can click and you can get all of these. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm saying here or not, but on my screen, I'm showing that this, like the cheat sheets are there for the categories, how to tag and how to, yeah, in there. And then you can go to knowledge base. On the left. No.
Yeah, right there.
And then there's the cheat sheets, the master lead flow map is in there. It's all there. Now, obviously Joe mentioned we're only using 4 of these tags, but this thing's pretty amazing. So it's like, it's got the categories, then it's got well, if they're in those categories, how am I tagging them? And it's got, well, if they're in these two sections, how am I breaking it up? It kind of answers all the questions for you, because I guarantee you, like I'm going through right now, I have 450 people to go through. You're going to get to some that you're like, this guy's, I'm not really sure if he's an archive or if he is active or if he's qualified or what's going on. So this thing's helped me a lot. I'm kind of just breezing through them. So I would go look for that.
That's awesome. Hey, Lauren, can we document that somewhere? That's all new, dude. That's new to me. I had no clue. Thanks. That's really radical.
Yeah, like the lead flow chart is there.
Yeah, the lead flow chart and the Hatch handbook are in the university in Hatch section of Kajabi.
Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, so I love that, Sam. Hell yeah, dude, that's so cool. That's
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. Sam, do you have any experience with putting old leads on automated plans and what happened?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, I sold 2 houses. One was in Neptune. What's the other one? I put like 20 automated texts, like the old agent follow-up, which is, that one's my favorite. It's like, if you haven't heard from somebody in a while and you can't really remember who the heck they were or what you talked about or anything like that, just hit them with an old agent text. You're going to get an answer. It's like a 90 to 100% response rate. It's pretty crazy. Even if they tell you like, go the hell away, they're going to say something. But yeah, I sent one out to someone who I didn't remember speaking to at all. I think it was a Zillow or a Google connection. And she responded back immediately saying, yes, I actually saw a house yesterday that I'd like to put an offer on. Can you write that offer for me? Like,
That's from a text, an
came
automated.
back right away. I had no idea who the person was. I didn't know what house she was talking about. And I said, sure, of course, gave her a call. She, within minutes, emailed me her pre-approval. We wrote an offer. She bought a $590,000 house in Neptune. So they're great. I think they're fantastic.
Hell yeah. What hey Sam, what if you have a new lead that came in, like how long do you work it before you like put it on an automated plan? What does that look like a new lead?
Well, if you get them right away and you can clearly qualify what they're into or not into. If it was a total dud, obviously they're not interested, you can put them on automated right away. But if you don't get the contact or you can't fully qualify them, following up, 10 times or so, putting them through Sierra does this for you again, right? Put them on follow-up A, then you'll downgrade them if you don't get in contact with them, then run through follow-up B, and then 2 downgrades means they're out.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
That should take about 10 times, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too, man. 10 days of pain, right?
Yep.
Cool. Radical. Any other questions? Everyone who participated, thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Lauren, can you stay on?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna power with Lauren. Everyone have a great day. Ping us. Do what Ethan did and what like Sam did this too in the beginning. He's like, Joe, how do I respond to this text? Like 2 heads are better than 1. It's not because we don't think you know what to do, which is because 2 heads are better than 1. If someone responds to you and you're like, just screenshot it, send it to us. We'll help out. Later, guys.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Do you think that
Hold on. Let me stop recording before you say anything else.